Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to blow dry your hair in a few minutes. So I came out of the shower. The first steps is doing a shampoo. So I shampoo twice to make sure my hair is very clean. So when I do the blow dry, I know it's going to be fluffy and very easy to blow dry, because if they're like oily or like not well clean, it's much harder to blow dry. So then I did a mask as usual. I started a new hair mask that I'll be talking to you very soon. It's really amazing. So after doing the hair mask, I brush my hair, obviously from ends to roots, and then I put the towel on my hair like so. I don't put them up, like I've said before. I don't put them up because I feel like it's always harder to blow dry, because you kind of created knots and you just made them dry, and if you want a smooth and nice blowout, then you should put your towel like so. Alright, so now it's been about 10 minutes since I took a shower. So usually I leave the towel in for about 10-15 minutes, because I feel like it's useless to blow dry your hair when they're super wet. So usually I leave it like this, so it keeps hydrating your hair. Don't let them air dry for too long. So when you let them air dry, is really with the towel on your hair, because like this you keep the moisture in. So now I will take it off. So as you can see, they're very smooth because I put the towel on my hair. So the first step for me when I blow dry my hair is, first of all, to take this blow dryer. I suggest this one, it's really good. I have two blow dryers, this one and another one that I really like. But this one I feel is much better because it really doesn't burn my scalp. It's not too hot, this is like a perfect temperature. And it's really light, so it's very comfortable. So the first step into blow drying my hair is I will blow dry the roots with no brush, nothing to begin with. So I'll pretty much just take the water out of my roots, so it will make them straighter. One of the advice that I can give you is not to waste your time separating your hair and blow drying when they're wet, because you're wasting so much time and so much energy for no reason. This tutorial is mostly for people with my hair type, which is kind of like frizzy, curly and straight at the same time, like I have curls inside. For straight hair, I would say curly but soft curls. If you have like those big curls, like really heavy curls, and they're very dry, I don't suggest this way of doing your blowout. But I would show you another way, which is actually to take little strands by little strands when they are wet. But for now, I'm going to show you how I do it. So I'm going to start by blow drying the roots. So this is always the first step that I do. So let's begin. So I'm gonna keep blow drying the roots, but if you pay attention, I'm pretty much tossing my hair around and always going really close at the roots. Be careful not to burn yourself, but I mean, just be at the roots a little bit and just like move it around so you don't burn yourself, and only at the roots for now. So now that my hair is almost completely dry at the roots, what I like to do is take off the frizz that's around my face before going on. Especially I have a lot of frizz under, which I've noticed a lot of girls have, so this is why it's very important to listen. So I'm gonna take this brush, get it close to my face, and I'm gonna turn and push with my blow dryer, okay? So make sure you're really getting close to the roots and really pulling. So now that I've gone around, and as you can see, this is like crazy. So I'll keep doing the roots a little bit more. I never flip my hair and start blow drying. I feel like it makes it worse for me. So I always blow dry from the top, and I'm always like facing down to make sure that all the hair always goes down. And if I flip, I feel like it just goes nuts. So this is how I do it. So obviously it's drying the bottom, but not that much. It's a little bit damp, a little bit. So what I do now is I usually take the front first. I'll just take this little section, and then, so I'll just put it from the top, okay, and then I'll go down. Now I'll face up. Down. Okay, now that it's pretty much dry, I'm just gonna put it back in and roll it around. Concentrate on the ends. I'll just roll it up. So then I'll press the cold button. You always have a cold button. Now we'll do that at the end. Alright. So now that the front is done, I can do the rest. Because the front is very important to me and I don't want to risk to have it like frizzy. So now I'll separate in two. They're still a little wet. So I feel like it's gonna be too hard to like blow dry, so I'm just gonna dry them a little bit more. And obviously I'm always gonna be facing down. Start with this bottom. So I'm going to take a little piece. Usually it's at the ear. I always do that. Then I'll just clip it the other side. And now I'm going to take my brush. Okay, and I'll be facing down. So I'll just do it again. I'll put the brush on top, roll it like this, and then I'll be going down. Okay? So we'll do that. if you see what I'm doing, I'm pretty much taking the brush, rolling it, and putting the heat on. That's pretty much it. So do however you like. If you can't roll it the way I did it first, just do how I'm doing after. Just like this. Put it on, turn, and go. On, turn the grab arm, and go. And like that. Hold. Okay. So the first one always takes a little bit more time because, well, for me, because my hair is much more damaged or dry in the bottom. So now I've done my first part. It wasn't too complicated and it's very nice and healthy and straight. So now I'll go for the second one. Again, I'll just take the same kind of same piece, just put it the other side. I'll take this and do the same thing. Once here it's kind of dry and straight, you concentrate on the ends. As you can see, I ended with cold. You see the shine that it's giving? It's because I ended with the cold and I left it in the brush, so it's taking that form. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit back. Alright, that's it. As you can see, it was super easy, super fast, because usually a top is much easier to do. Now the last part. Because I did the front already, so it's much easier to do because I'm pretty much doing this part, but I'm redoing the front, but it's already done. Now that it's a bit dry, I'll concentrate on the end. And when I'm on the top, I really like to pull from the front because I like a little bit of volume. But if you don't like volume, you really like them like super straight, then do like I was doing, just go this way instead of going this way, like we were doing for the rest. but I like a little bit of volume, so I'm just gonna go towards the front just a little bit more. Putting some coke. So that's pretty much it. I'll be doing the other side the exact same way. Okay, so that's pretty much it. As you can see, in a few minutes, I went from frizzy, kind of undecisive hair to really nice, smooth, shiny hair. All right, I'll be doing the other side now. So now that both sides are done, that was really quick. So I'm just gonna calm them down with my hands. That's what I usually do. But just a little bit of serum, just maybe like a drop. And then I would just put it on the ends and go up. Then I'll take that separation that I did and I kind of undo it with my fingers. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was helpful and I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, please comment down below. And if you have any suggestions as to what you would like to see next, let me know. All right, so thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.